Effective immediately, the U.S. Army is halting any gender-affirming procedures for soldiers and blocking transgender people from enlisting altogether. ABC 10 News reporter Ava Kirshner has more on what this will mean for those serving our country.
This was what the United States Army posted on X on Friday. It says transgender individuals are no longer allowed in the military. This following President Trump's executive order called Prioritizing Military Excellence and Readiness.
A defense official told ABC News there are more than 4,000 military personnel, quote, diagnosed with gender dysphoria. A number of lawsuits have been filed already, including some from active duty transgender service members.
Let's say you signed up or re-enlisted thinking you were going to have access to this medical treatment, and all of a sudden that's taken away from you. Your self-identity is going to be wiped away. I would expect many, many soldiers who are serving to file a lawsuit.
This response isn't quite new, since the Trump administration banned transgender people from the military in 2017. But First Amendment attorney Jeffrey Lewis says this executive order is different from the one in Trump's first administration.
This new one is a little different. It impacts speech. The Trump administration has taken the position now, unlike what it did in the prior term, that when someone who serves in the military says that their gender is something different than what was on their birth certificate, they are engaging in false speech, and they cannot serve in the military when making false speech. There's an interesting free speech issue there.
Lewis says in the future he believes the government will argue service by transgender soldiers does not align with military readiness and unit cohesiveness. So that leaves the question.
If I was a transgender person and I wanted to go enlist in the military today, what would happen?
Well, if you're willing to lie, if you're willing to check the box that you're something other than what you believe you are, you could serve as long as you're willing not to receive treatment and willing to mask who you are.
As for those currently serving,
I think the way it's going to be presented to them is a choice. Check the box on this form that you are male or female. And if that choice doesn't conform with their birth certificate, they are going to be discharged.
Now, the final post in the thread says individuals with gender dysphoria have volunteered to serve our country and will be treated with dignity and respect. Reporting in studio, Ava Kirshner, ABC 10 News.